Hi, Mr. Crane here, and we're on day 3 of Get a Half-Life Lab. So yesterday we computed the percent remaining for the inside down for our daughter elements. Today we are going to take the data that we got and we're going to compute or create a not a graph, but a graph. So on number 7 it says graph your results below using a line or bar graph. Transfer the data above into the Google Sheets and then create a chart. Make sure that you label your spreadsheet with your horizontal axis and your vertical axis. Once you have completed these tasks, copy paste the new chart back into the data sheet. This is the data sheet, and replace the graph below. So you had a graph that was just a normal graph. So you're going to replace that graph with this. So let me show you what we're going to do. So all you have to do is open up a new tab and create or grab a Google Sheet. You can title it Get a Half-Life Lab and with your name. So mine would be Mr. Crane right here. Yours will be whatever your name is. All right. And my data that I'm using is incorrect, just so that you know. That red is a student from last year who got it all wrong, but we're still going to use it. It's going to have incorrect data though. All right, so first thing I need to do is grab the data that's inside this particular chart. All right, I'm gonna highlight it, I'm gonna right click on it, and I'm gonna hit copy. Then I'm gonna take that over here, and it defaults to this first little cell, but I like to move it off so that I can adjust it if I ever have to. You can right click on it and hit paste, or you can hit Control V, either one. I like Control V. So once I put my data in here, now you see that. Now I have the data from our chart a while ago. We might get some errors, but it should work pretty well. If you do get errors, it's going to get errors because of these percent symbols. So first thing I'd want to do is take the percent symbols out. And I like the percent symbols, but if it gives us an error and when it creates the chart, then we definitely don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and be quick about making sure I don't have errors in my data. So I'm going to take those percents out. All right. So another thing I like is I'm big on order. So I like to make mine all even. So I'm going to put it in center so it looks a little better. So it centered it up. So now what I need to do is once I got my data here, now I'm going to grab this. Looks like it's trying to think. So sorry. Let me pull outside of cell. So now I'm going to hold shift down, or you can drag it, but I'm going to hold shift down and I'm going to click on all of the information that I want to create a chart by. Okay. So you can highlight this whole thing and then come up to insert and go from insert and add a chart. All right. Once you do that, it's going to take a little second, but it's going to create a chart right over here to the side. Let it think. It's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. All right. So once it's created this chart, you can grab the chart. Sorry, you can grab the chart. I'll try to grab the chart because I'm sharing and I'm creating creating a video. It's making my computer slow down. So just bear with it. So now I have my chart. So what I have in my chart is all the information I need, except I'm going to look at the previous chart real quick. Because I think I said bar chart. All right, so see we have line graphs, which is still good information, but we want to click on our chart, and instead of line graph, we want to say bar graph. So indicate Adams column chart. Let's do that. There we go. So next thing you need to do is we want to go to customize over here, chart title, and I want to create, let's see, my chart title is going to be Let's see here. So we got chart title, and my text will be Half-Life Lab. I will center it because I'm all about centering. We now know that the blue is the undecayed, the yellow is the percent of the atoms, the red is the decayed, and then we have our horizontal axis. So our horizontal right here, which is fine, that's trials. We'll add an S on there because it is more than one trial. And a vertical axis. Our vertical axis is our number of atoms and that's really our Skittles. If you had Skittles, oops, that's not how you spell Skittles, or M&Ms. All right, so that is it. So now we are done. So now that I'm in here and I have everything finished, I'm gonna click inside here again. You want it to be highlighted blue. Move it over a little bit. So like I said, I'm all about order. I don't like it being all nasty looking. So I'm gonna right click on here, click back on it. Sometimes you have to click off and then click back on it. I'm gonna click back on it, right click on it. Yeah, crap. So click on it. I'm gonna hit Control C, go back over to my chart. Sorry, the teachers are in the hallway talking. Get rid of that. You'll do the same to get rid of your graph. Hit Control V. When it says Control V, it says link that to spreadsheet. You say yes, paste it, and it puts it there, and you are done. That's simple. Hope that was helpful. And now you need to answer the questions that go along with your graph.